Big beaver though. Oh yeah, mean. Mean dog. We got some rain coming in. Anyways, this morning. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Well, guys, the trapping has been not good for me. I have been struggling with getting these beavers trapped on this property. I'm not even sure where I'm at. I'm actually editing a video right now. It's literally been like a week and a half since I posted the last video on this property, which was the first video of the year for trapping. And I thought for sure I'd get at least probably 3 videos made out of this trapping spot, and I don't think it's gonna happen. So far, I've caught 1 beaver, which you'll see on this video here. And I have caught, today I checked, I had 2 coons this morning. I think that was like 9 coons off this property. So I don't even think I'm gonna I got those traps still set. I'll check tomorrow. If I don't post a video, I felt like I did a lot of talking in today's video, but I'm gonna go ahead and, I felt like there was some lessons learned, especially for beginner trappers. And I mean, even trappers that have been trapping for a long time, like all of you guys know that have been trapped for a long time, that when you trap beaver dams, you should probably always have some type of, coon set on each side of those dams. Mainly, I always run DPs. And you should always have probably at least 1, if not 2, on each side of that dam, so you prevent coons from getting in your drowning rods. Well, I was lazy, and I just need to go back to being like fundamental trapping and make sure you're covering all your ground. And I should have set DPs. I feel like maybe coons were traveling before those beavers. And another thing is, on this property, like, I feel like all these beavers moved up further north, and they literally have not dammed up like any of the dams that I have broke. They have not came back to dam them up. They have not dammed that tube back up on that crossing. I just do not feel like that beaver activity is there. They're either way further up north, or they've moved out, because even on further down south from where I'm trapping, they brought an excavator in and tore out a ton of beaver dams, and they left that excavator in, and I saw them run like 3 days in a row where they just kept breaking and breaking and breaking. So maybe they moved on out of there. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it till at least tomorrow. Might even let it go until Sunday, but we'll see. But there's a lot of lessons learned for me. I was going to post a bunch of stuff, but I just don't think I'm going to, because I think a lot of you will get bored with it. Maybe not. Maybe some of you guys will actually really like it. But yeah, I need to stop being lazy about getting DPs out and, covering my basics up of not letting coons get in those drowning rods. And essentially just wasting a set. I mean, it's kind of like when you're setting coyote sets and there's a good chance of catching a coon. As trappers, we know we need to stop being lazy, get DPs out. Hopefully they'll get in those DPs before they get in your coyote set. But anyways, that's where we're at. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully we pumping out some more videos here pretty soon. What's up, guys? Back out here. This is the day 1 check. I did tell that guy that he needed to go ahead and unplug this tube here, because I just don't want him to spend all this money on this darn tube and this crossing, and then it just get ruined. I think it's gonna actually help me trapping. So this was all, this was all underwater essentially, and I got it unplugged, And then you couldn't even see that dam. It was literally, the water was up that high. You can see all the dams up through there. You know, we set a few, I showed you. I already kind of ran these traps, guys. I haven't ran anything this way yet. I can already see one where I set one where I was like, well, it'll probably cross over here. Well, that was a dam. I didn't even know it was a beaver dam. This one, I guess they came and clogged this side up or something. I'm gonna go ahead and you can see my traps right there, so that's why I tie it off. I mean, you never know when they're gonna clear something out, and they got that cleared out, so I'm gonna help that along. My foot trap looks like it's in over there. I do have a foot trap over here, but honestly, I don't feel like the beavers are really going downstream. I feel like they're all upstream. I went up there further after I set some traps, and not on this guy's property, but the other property line. Like, it looks like there's just like maybe a ton of beavers up that way. So we're just gonna do what we can do, and I don't have high hopes for this first check here, but I don't know, we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. So stay tuned, we'll see what we got. All right, so this is the tube they just unplugged. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to fence off right here. There's too many rocks right here. I can't get like any sticks drove there. So I'm gonna come over here, try to gate it off. Hopefully they'll, you know, go right through there. They could go out and around, or maybe they'll just leave it alone. Also, right above there, I have that trap that I literally didn't know there was a dam there. You can see right there, there's a channel. It's literally, looks like it's gonna be perfect size for a 330. We'll move that trap that's up there. We'll move it right down there. So let's get this trap set. We're gonna give this a whirl. Oh gosh. I need to be able to get it down lower. The trap doesn't have to be completely submerged in Missouri here, but it's got to be halfway in, so I might struggle with getting that done. So hopefully we'll be getting this trap in here. I might be able to, it's long enough, I'll wire it right to there. If it doesn't, we'll just set up there where I was just saying there's a channel. Oh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine right there. Go ahead and take these safety latches off. Maybe. Freaking. Okay. There's just freaking so many darn rocks. I'm not gonna like this setup, but I can't not set it because they're really getting after this tube. And I could get me I should bring some of my rebar. I bet that would work a little bit better for trying to get this staked down. There we go. Can't find like any sticks either. Trying to just literally make do with what I got here. Not ideal, guys, but I feel like maybe I have a chance. Again, not ideal, but we're trapping right now, guys. Perfect. Yep. That should hold. Trap set. We're gonna go up there, move that trap, guys, and get it right over there. So stay tuned. Well, guys, I'm just not off to a good start. I'm struggling here, okay? Need some luck to change around. This trap here has slid. I cannot see if there's a beaver or not. It is slid. I will say this, here's an indication too though. I don't know if you guys can see this rebar very well, but typically I have my rebar like shoved all the way down. And usually if something hits, like
if you get a good catch, guys, a good solid catch, this rebar will actually pop up. So there could be a chance, but I've also had it where that rebar has popped up, and it's because they hit hard and they pulled away. But we're gonna see here. They didn't really touch this one. They dammed it up a little bit, guys, but I had that trap back a little ways. Went ahead and adjusted it. Yeah, darn phone's ringing. All right. Let's see what we got here. Miss or a catch? Oh yeah, it feels heavy. Feels like a beaver. Oh yeah, big beaver, guys. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. Look at that. Look at that back foot catch right there, and the old Duke 850. Look how big their feet are. And look at that trap just swallowing it up. Medium beaver. I thought it was a big beaver. It's a medium beaver. Heck yeah. First catch of the year, guys. It's always great when you have the first catch. Always great when you have the first catch, guys. So it makes you feel like, you know, you still maybe slightly have it. You haven't lost your touch, but percentage wise, not good today. Had 6 traps out, guys, and only 1 beaver. So, but I will say this, you can't get too discouraged, especially when, so I don't like breaking dams, like I've said before, I said in this video too, or the video before this one. I try to not break any dams till like last minute, but because of what I was kind of dealing with, that's what I felt like I had to do. And they come and broke that tube, and I think it's actually gonna make the trapping a little bit better. But at the same time, guys, when you break those dams and you start missing, those beavers are gonna start getting really trap shy, and they're gonna start getting smarter, and they're gonna be like, what's going on? And that's another reason why I do not like to touch those beaver dams. I like to do that, like, for example, if I think there's 10 beavers in this area, and I've caught, you know, let's just say 6 beavers, and then I'm going to check the next, just one day. If I check the next day and I have 0 catches, no traps set off, that's when I go and I start breaking the dams just a little, not nothing crazy, set those traps there. And then if those beavers are, if they're still in here and active, they will close those dams back up. And so then they're having to work hard, and then that's when you'll catch your other beavers and hopefully get them all out. But a lot of times it seems like you miss 1, maybe 2, and they'll venture off, and they won't bother you anymore, but then they'll come back in a year or 2. It's just how it is. You'll never catch them all, I don't feel like. So sweet, got us a beaver. We're gonna go set that trap over there. I will show you that set. And yeah. All right, guys, just pulled this trap from right there, and I actually did have it over a crossing, and I literally didn't know it. So the water's flowing pretty good over there, so they're gonna definitely come try to dam that up tonight. This is a natural right here, guys. Look at this. And we're a good 10 inches probably. I guess we'll find out when we put this trap in here, huh? These 330s are, I believe, are like 10 by 10. I'm almost positive they are. This trap is due for a die. This next, oh, it's pretty hard bottom too, really. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull these springs. almost 10 inches. Not quite. Let's stick those right there. Got our wire right here on this. Let me slide it down a little bit. Oh, goodness. The ground is hard now. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I do not want them to go over the top. Where did that? I thought I brought 2 sticks. This stick's too big, probably. No? No, it's not. Go like this right there. That's all we're doing, guys. We're not gonna do anything else. Again, hopefully just come right through his channel. Wham, smack him. I think I'm gonna go get one of my drowning rods. Not gonna show you this set, guys, but my SD card is getting ready to freaking be full. I have got to get some videos posted. Obviously, if you're watching this video, there's already been some videos posted, but yeah, appreciate you guys tagging along. Again, season just getting kicked off for me. Oh, excuse me. So as we get going here, I'll get some more traps out. I was gonna set some coyote sets today, but we have rain coming in tomorrow. Now we have a chance of it for tomorrow, and I just don't feel like playing in the mud yet. So, all right, catch you on the next one, guys.